Hi Melissa, here's another video for you going over all the details of your front piano room. I'm going to be talking about the individual sources and hopefully trying to answer some questions for you. So if you want to get out the design boards that I sent you, you'll notice that I sent over 3 different design boards. I changed the accent chairs out on every one. I kind of wasn't sure what kind of chair to go for. I didn't know if you wanted something a little fun, a little more traditional. Typically, I think accent chairs are a great place to be able to kind of be a little fun. I try and use chairs that bring a little bit of personality into the space. They're a great way to just add interest. So if we'll start on board 1, you'll note it's the one that has the white geometric chairs, or I think there might be cream. I thought these were super cute. I think they would look so cute against your dark accent wall. It would provide such a nice contrast. I think they pair well with your piano. I love when we mix old and new together. So we've got your vintage piano and then also these kind of more modern chairs. I think it creates such a nice juxtaposition together, and it really complements each other. This specific board has a accent cabinet that I chose to place on the wall just to the left of the piano where you wanted to put the artwork. You do not have to use an accent chest. I added one there just to kind of help balance the space out, to put one underneath the pictures of Christ artwork on that wall. They are a little bit close to the accent chairs, so if you do an accent cabinet, there's only about 1.5 feet between the cabinet and the chair. I know there's not going to be a ton of activity in this room, so that really wouldn't make a difference, but just so you know, the cabinet is totally up to you. It is not anything that's going to make or break the room. I just thought it would be kind of like another layer of the design that might look well. I have kind of positioned the chairs to be kind of angled on both corners of the room out into the entryway. I can come over and help you kind of put it all together again and to kind of position them to see which place would be best. But I have ground the chairs with a round rug. I like to use round rugs in smaller spaces because it really helps to break up the angles in the room. I love this woven rug. It adds texture. It is simple but still brings enough into the space to really make it make a difference. I balanced the piano on that back wall with a tree on one side and a floor lamp on the other. I think they really help to finish off that wall. I love the white lamp. It's a little bit different. It's something that you don't see all the time, but I think it will look so pretty on your dark wall. Again, I love contrast. I think contrast really makes the space and makes the design beautiful. If you don't love that lamp, that's totally fine. We can choose something else. I've given you some different options on your source board, so you can let me know what you think about that. The tree is fake. I gave you a couple different options for trees that are fake. If you are open to having a real one, I would suggest doing that. I love real trees. They are so beautiful and they just add such, bring such life into the space. I have a place in Salt Lake that I love to get my trees from. They're very reasonably priced. It just does require a little bit of work, so to keep it alive, nothing crazy, just make sure that you're on top of watering it like once a week. So anyways, if you are open to having a real one, let me know. I can go down and talk to my supplier down in Salt Lake and get you one. So just let me know on that. For the piano, I have added a mirror and some artwork to be layered on top of the piano. I love the mirror. It's just going to be leaning against the back, so you don't have to worry about nailing it into your to your pretty wall with all of your molding on there. So it's just brass and it is leaning, so it will provide some height. So sometimes when everything is all the same length, it feels flat. So it's nice to have varying heights on things, so the mirror kind of brings your eye up and adds some height there. And then I've layered a piece of artwork on top of it, which again just brings another layer of interest and design to the room. The picture of Christ, I tried to find some pictures that are not used a lot. It's just me. I like to use things that you don't see every day. There's nothing wrong with the Reflections of Christ pictures. I have one in my home and they're beautiful. And if that's what you want, then by all means do it. So I did put a link in your source list for a Reflections of Christ picture. But I did add some other ones that I found that I thought were beautiful too. I just love different. It's fun to be able to see something different that you don't see every day. So that this Christ picture that I added, the only issue with doing an accent chest is you can't have as large of a picture. So if you really wanted to make a statement and do a big picture of Christ, then we probably shouldn't do an accent chest. So I gave you two CAD layouts of the space, and you'll notice on the CAD layouts, the one with the chest in there, the artwork is smaller, and then you'll notice on the one where I took out the accent chest, we can do a much larger picture of Christ. So let me know on that as well, what you feel. The other accent chairs that I've added, there's like a white metal frame chair that I found from RC Willey. I didn't find a ton of options there, and I hope that's okay. On every piece of furniture in this space, I did find an option from RC Willey that you can use. They were not my first choices, but I do understand that the importance of using them for the discount that you can get there. So if you need to use them, then obviously by all means use them. The other chair is like a striped chair that I think is super fun. It's kind of got an awesome transitional feel. So the stripes are a little more traditional, but then it has the wood detailing. So I think that would also be a really fun chair to put in this space. I'm just looking everything over. Again, I can come when everything is done and set it all up. I know you already know this, but the dang supply chain is just killing us right now with furniture. So if you can order things now as soon as you can, obviously the better. And then some of these pieces do have a little bit of a back order. So it's just the way things are now. We're just going to have to wait, which totally sucks, but there's really not getting around that a lot. So if any of these pieces are in stock and you like them, I suggest ordering them right away. The artwork is a digital download, so if you love it, let me know. I can print it off and frame it for you, as well as the pictures of Christ. If you choose, whatever you choose to do, let me know and I can frame those for you as well. If you would like to do this the same way we did last time, where I order everything and then you reimburse me, I'm fine with that too. You're good about letting me know what you want, and so I'm easy too. I can just do whatever you want. Oh, I didn't talk about the accent table. I did add a brass accent table to be placed next to the right chair to just kind of balance the space out. And it also helps for ease of conversation in the room when you're sitting in there using it. It's convenient to have a table in there to like place drinks and phones and books and stuff on. So that's just a nice table that will help balance out the space. And I think that's it. So let me know your thoughts, your feelings. If we need to source again, by all means, we can source again. We can go from wherever you think. So let me know, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, Melissa.